Now I'm going to discuss how to calculate cost value of inventory. All the business organization at the end of the accounting period, inventory should be calculated based on physical counts. Physically, inventory value should be calculated. When business going to calculate inventory physically, it cost value can be calculated by using two methods. First one is specific identification methods, and second one, other stock, can be applied first in first out method as well as weighted average cost methods, FIFO and WACC. Now I'm going to discuss how to calculate cost of inventory as well as cost of sales based on FIFO as well as based on weighted average cost. Right, see the example number one. It has given car traders who follow the specific identification methods for ascertaining inventory. Specific identification methods. Car traders, car selling business, motor vehicle selling business, not use FIFO and WACC methods. They use specific identification methods. Think about this example. It has given opening balances, purchase and sales is given, and model also given, Toyota, Suzuki, and purchase it has given BMW, Toyota, Suzuki, like that. Sales also given. Number of quantities given, and purchase price is given, as well as it has given selling price. First, they ask, what is the cost of inventory? Cost of car sold. That is the cost of sales. And what is the closing inventory value? Based on specific identification methods. Right. Think about from the beginning, model Toyota, think about Toyota, you have to calculate cost of sales as well as closing inventory. Opening quantity available 20 and purchase available 40. Therefore, available 60 quantity, 20 plus 40. But sales is given 50. Therefore, cost of sales can be calculated. Sales quantity equal 50 into its purchase price cost value. Its cost value equal 2.2 million. And think about available 60 quantity, but sales equal 50. It means inventory equal 10. Therefore, inventory quantity equal 10 into its purchase price equal 2.2 million. This is the way you have to calculate cost of sales and inventory is specific identification method. Specifically identify. Quantity available 60, but sales equal 50. It means inventory equal 10. Cost of sales as well as closing inventory should be calculated cost value, purchase price, not selling price. Then take the value. Therefore, 50 into 2.2 million. Here will be equal 100, 10,000, and here will be equal 22,000. Values in thousand. Next one, Suzuki. Think about cost of sales as well as closing inventory. First one, recognize quantity. Opening balance available 30, and it has given purchase 70. Therefore, available 100 quantity, but sales is given 80. 100 available, but sales equal 80. Therefore, cost of sales should be calculated 80 sales into its purchase price. Its cost value equal 1.5 million. And 100 available, but sales 80. Then inventory equal 20. Inventory quantity equal 20. Its purchase price equal 1.5 million. Then take the values. 8 into 1.5 million. Therefore, here will be equal 120,000. And here inventory equal 30,000. Specific identification methods. Next one, BMW. cost of sales and inventory. BMW opening balance is not given, but available purchase 10 quantity and sales is given 6. Out of 10, 6 sales, it means inventory 4. Therefore, cost of sales equals 6 into its purchase price. Its purchase price equal 6 million. Inventory and cost of sales should be calculated always cost value, and inventory equal 4 quantity, its purchase price equal 6 million. Then take the value. Here cost of sales equal 36 million and closing inventory equal 24 million. This is the way you have to calculate cost of sales and inventory specific identification methods. There were here 266,000 and here total amount equal 76,000. Specific identification methods, cost of sales and closing inventory. Therefore, this is the cost of sales and this is the closing inventory. Right now, I'm going to discuss FIFO method, first in, first outs, as well as weighted average cost methods. Think about example number 2. It has given following information is relevant to Kiel supermarket. Given opening inventory quantity and value. Unit price is given, quantity is given, opening. And receipts during the current period, purchase, as well as issue means sales. Issue means sales. If it is trade in business, sales. If it is manufacturing business, issue for production. Think about date also important. Receipts, it is given 4th of January and 20th January. Quantity, unit price is given. And issue, date, quantity is given. Thus, calculate closing stock and cost of sales at FIFO methods. This is the format you have to apply. Separate column for dates. Then receipts, issue and balance. Receipts, quantity, unit cost and value. Issue also same way. But balance, quantity and value. No need to prepare unit column under FIFO methods. Right from the beginning, opening balance should be recorded. It has given date 1st January 2020. Opening balance quantity equal 5,000. Value should be calculated 5,000 into 50. Therefore, value equal 250,000. Then think about date, receipts and issue. Think from the beginning occur receipts, purchase, 4th of January. Therefore, from the beginning receipts available. Therefore, should be record receipts. Issue it has given, first issue it has given 15 January. But first purchase it has given 4th of January. First in, first out. Therefore, from the beginning, receipts should be recorded 4th of January 2020. Receipts quantity equal 15,000. Unit price 60. Therefore, value equal 900,000. Then think what is it for balance? Quantity 5,000 available. Receipt 15,000 available. Therefore, balance increase up to 20,000 quantity. And value also increase 250,000 plus this one. Therefore, value equal 1,150,000. Then think about next one. Next purchase is given 20th January. Before that issue available 14,000 quantity. Date is given 15 January issue. Therefore, 15 January issue 14,000. But now 14,000 quantity cannot be considered at once. Reason method first in, first out. Opening balance available. Therefore, from the beginning, opening balance should be issue 5,000. It purchase price equal 50. Therefore, value equal 250,000. Balance part should be considered from next purchase. Total issue equal 14,000. Already consider 5,000 opening balance. First in, first out. Then 14,000 issue. 5,000 consider. Therefore, 9,000 we have to consider from next purchase. From 15,000 as a sales, we have to consider only 9,000. Unit price equal 60. Therefore, here value equal 540,000. This one into this one. Then take total value. Total quantity equal 14,000. Issue quantity and its value can be calculated. It is equal 790,000. Think about how to calculate issue. 14,000 cannot be considered at once. Reason method first in first out. Opening balance should be considered from the beginning. Balance part should be considered from next purchase. Then if there is issue, effect for quantity decrease, therefore 20,000 minus 14,000 equals 6,000 and 1,150,000 minus 790,000. Therefore, balance value equal 360,000. Then think about next one. Next issue is given 27 January. Before that purchase available. Therefore, receipts should be recorded from the beginning. 20th January 2020. Purchase at once. Total value can be calculated. Can be considered. Unit price equal 70. Therefore, take the value 44,000 into 70. 44,000 into 70 equal 3,080,000. Therefore, quantity increase if there is a purchase, receipts. Therefore, 6,000 plus 44,000, balance quantity equal 50,000. And value also increase 3,360 plus. And receipts value equal 3,080,000. Therefore, value equal 3,440,000. The next one, issue 40,000. Last issue it is given 27 January. Think about first in, first out. 27 January issue equal 40,000. Total quantity cannot be considered at once. Think about out of 15,000 as a sales consider only 9,000. Balance 6,000 available here. Therefore, from the beginning now 6,000 should be considered. First in, first out. Think about 5,000 considered from the beginning. After that, out of 15,000, 9,000 issue. Then out of 15,000, 6,000 available. Now, when we are going to issue from the beginning, we have to consider 6,000. It purchase price equal 60. It purchase price equal 60. Therefore, here value equal 360. And total issue equal 40,000. Last issue. Already consider 6,000. Therefore, out of 44,000, 34,000 should be considered as an issue. It purchase price equals 70. Think about first in, first outs. 40,000 issue, but total quantity cannot be considered at once. From the beginning, out of 15,000, 6,000 remain. It should be considered. Balance part should be considered out of 44,000. Then take the value 34,000 into 70. Therefore, value equal 2,308,000. Then issue total quantity equal 40,000. And issue value 360 plus 2,380. Therefore, issue value equal 2,740,000. If there is issue, then quantity decrease 50,000 minus 40,000. Closing inventory quantity equal 10,000. And value 3,440 minus 2,740. Therefore, value equal 700,000. This is the first in, first outs. There's inventory. This is inventory, quantity and value. We have record based on money measurement concept value. Therefore, based on FIFO, this is inventory value. And as a cost of sales, you have to consider this one plus this one. This is the cost of sales based on FIFO. There are two requirements. Closing inventory. Closing inventory equal rupees 700,000. Second one, they ask cost of sales. Second one, there's cost of sales. Therefore, 790,000 plus 2,740,000. Take total value 790 plus 2,740. Therefore, cost of sales equal 3,530,000. Therefore, this is the way you have to calculate inventory and cost of sales based on first in, first outs. You have to know how to prepare stock ledger. Specific identification method we have discussed, and other stock can be applied FIFO as well as weighted average cost. Same example I will discuss weighted average cost also. Therefore, this is the weighted average cost. You have to know how to calculate cost of sales and closing inventory. Same example. This is a format. Separate column for date, receipts, issue, and balance. Think about here, balance also there are three columns. Quantity, unit cost, and value. From the beginning, opening balance should be recorded. Same information I am going to discuss weighted average cost methods. Opening balance, 1st January 2020. Opening balance quantity 5,000. Unit price 50. Value equal 250,000. Think about date. Next one, purchase and issue date. First in, first out. Therefore, from the beginning occur purchase 4th of January. Therefore, should be record receipt side 4th of January 2020. Receipt side available 15,000 purchase. 15,000 purchase. It purchase price equal 60. Therefore, value equal 900,000 like a FIFO. If there is a purchase quantity increase, therefore balance 5,000 plus 15,000. Balance quantity equal to 20,000. And 250,000 plus 900. Therefore, value equal 1.1 million. 1,150,000. Then specific thing, you have to know how to calculate weighted average cost. Value divided by quantity, that is the way you have to calculate weighted average cost. Therefore, 1,150,000 divided by 20,000. Therefore, WACC value equal 57.5 weighted average cost. Then next one, next purchase available 20 January. Before that, issue available 15 January. Therefore, issue should be done before next purchase. Date is given 15 January. 15 January 2020. Issue quantity equal 14,000. Now, based on weighted average cost, issue total quantity can be considered at once. As a unit price, you have to consider last WACC value. This is the value you have to consider as unit price. Therefore, here 57,000, 57.5. Then take the value 14,000 into 57.5. Therefore, value equal 805,000. Then think about balance. If there is issue, 20,000 minus 14,000. Therefore, quantity decrease to 6,000. And value also same way. 1,150 minus 805. Therefore, value equal 345,000. If there is issue, quantity decrease as well as value decrease. The next one, next issue available 27 January. Before that, purchase available. Receipts available. Should be record receipt side. Date is given 20th January 2020. Receipts quantity equal 44,000. And unit price equal 70. Then value should be calculated 44,000 into 70. Therefore, 3,080,000. If there is a purchase quantity increase, therefore quantity balance equal 50,000. And value also increase. This one plus this one. Therefore, 345 plus quantity. Think what? 345 plus 3,080. Therefore, value equal 425,000. Quantity 6,000 plus 44,000 equal 50,000. Value 345,000 plus this value equal 3,425,000. Then WACC value, this one divided by this one. If there is issue, WACC value is not changed. But if there is a purchase, WACC value change. Therefore, weighted average cost should be calculated. This one divided by this one. Therefore, 3,425,000 divided by 50,000. Therefore, here WACC value equals 68.5. WACC value change if it has given purchase. If it has given receipts, WACC value change. If there's issue, WACC value is not changed. The next one, last one issue, it has given 27th January 2020. Issue quantity equal 40,000. Based on WACC, total issue quantity can be considered at once. As a unit price, you have to consider last WACC value. Therefore, last WACC value equals 68.5. Should be included here. Then take the answer value 40,000 into 68.5. Therefore, issue value equal 2,740,000. If there is issue, quantity decrease, value also decrease. 50,000 minus 40,000. Therefore, balance quantity equal 10,000. That is a quantity. And value also decrease. 3,425,000 minus 2,740,000. Therefore, value equals 685,000. Then this value divided by quantity equal WACC value also 68.5. If there is an issue, WACC value is not changed. If there is a purchase, WACC value is changed. Therefore, this is based on WACC inventory value. And this is the cost of sales value. Therefore, there are two requirements. First one, there's closing inventory. Closing inventory equal rupees 685,000. And second requirement, there's cost of sales. Cost of sales based on WACC 805,000 plus 2,740,000. Then take the answer 805,000 plus 2,740,000. The value equal 3,545,000. Therefore, this is the cost of sales based on weighted average cost methods. And this is a closing inventory based on weighted average cost methods. Think about same example based on WACC as well as based on first in first outs and specific identification methods. All the business organization inventory available at the end of the accounting period. Definitely available A-level paper. Therefore, all the business organization inventory calculate based on physical counts. Physically, inventory should be calculated. When business going to calculate inventory physically, you can be apply specific identification methods. Think about motor vehicle selling business. Not to apply FIFO and WACC. They have to apply a specific identification method. But supermarket or other business normally apply first in first outs as well as weighted average cost. You have to know how to calculate cost of sales as well as inventory based on specific identification methods, based on first FIFO methods, based on WACC methods. Definitely available in the A-level paper.